Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News, the show that may or may not be 5 minutes. Today in the news, the Dragon Age and Mass Effect studio Bioware is laying off approximately 50 people. Now, we knew all the way back in June or July that they were talking about laying off people and moving Star Wars The Old Republic to a different studio, and they were going to do some restructuring, and there have been a lot of layoffs at Bioware in the last couple of years due to all sorts of wacky things going on over there that have led to some not great games and some letdowns across the board. In a blog post, BioWare General Manager Gary McKay said, "In order to meet the needs of our upcoming projects, continue to hold ourselves to the highest standards of quality, and ensure BioWare can continue to thrive in an industry that's rapidly evolving, we must shift towards a more agile and focused studio." The key word here being focused, because they are going all in on Dragon Age Dreadwolf, really trying to nail this one and make a great game. Honestly, at this point, I'd settle for a good game. They've got a new Mass Effect in the works, which I think is still in pre-production, but surely they could have found a place for some of the people they're laying off there, right? Especially according to Video Games Chronicle back in March, BioWare veteran Mark Dara and the Mass Effect team were helping to finish up Dragon Age 4. So if they need help on that, why are they firing people? And if you read the blog post and you see what McKay says, it's a bunch of keywords that all lead to one thing. He says it's unavoidable, it's for the health of the studio, and it's to make things better, this, and this. It's all about money. It's always money. It's always about guys at the top are going to need a little bit more at the end of the month. That's just the way it is, and it sucks. It sucks that that's the industry right now. What sucks even more is that he then goes on to say, "I can also tell you that every member of our team, even those departing BioWare, deserves credit for crafting a spectacular experience. These are our colleagues and friends, and we would not be here without them. I am so proud of all the work our team has done." And when I read that, I had some questions, because that didn't seem like these were redundant roles, maybe like a really low-level dude who answers the mail or something. I don't know. This seemed bigger than that. Went to Twitter, X, whatever the hell that damn thing's called, and learned that some of the people being laid off were, for example, one of the major writers for Dragon Age's Varric, Mary Kirby, the tech lead for this new Dragon Age, John Renish. Like, what is going on over there? Whatever it is, it doesn't inspire confidence, especially after the failures of the last few releases. It makes me very worried for the next Dragon Age, and what any of it means for the studio, I honestly am so confused why people that have helped craft these characters or helped make these games are being fired before the release of said game. It reminds me of a time in college when I helped this company that worked at the university. I was recruited to help them work on this big project, and myself and this team got together. We put in all this work, and then once the project launched, they fired all of us. It has that same bitter taste. We're like, wait, so our reward for doing well is punishment? I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What do you think? In other, so much better news, Sony's Project Q, the handheld device that we heard was coming, well, it's coming later this year, and it's now called the PlayStation Portal. Looking like a DualSense controller cut in half then glued to an 8-inch LCD screen, the handheld, according to Sony, is capable of 1080p, 60 FPS, coming in at a price range of $199 or 220 euros. Here's the catch. While in theory, it looked like it could potentially compete with a Switch or a Steam Deck, the new PlayStation blog post says, PlayStation Portal is the perfect device for gamers in households where they might need to share their living room TV or simply want to play PS5 games in another room of the house. PlayStation Portal will connect remotely to your PS5 over Wi-Fi, so you'll be able to swiftly jump from playing on your PS5 to your PlayStation Portal. PlayStation Portal can play supported games that are installed on your PS5 console and use the DualSense controller. So it's just a remote play device. It isn't cloud streaming. It only hooks up to your PS5. And if, for example, you have one of the Premium Plus Mega accounts where you can do streaming on your PS5, cloud game streaming, it doesn't work with that. So if you stream cloud stuff to your PS5 and you think, oh, I'll stream that to my Portal, no, it does not work. They, in fact, reiterate that multiple times in the blog post. That will not happen. So in order to use the Portal, you have to have a fully downloaded game on your PS5, then over Wi-Fi, stream that to the Portal. And if you don't have Wi-Fi connected to the PS5 and the Portal, it's your SOL, I guess. I honestly this is super disappointing to me. I don't know. What do you think about this? This is a hard pass for me, but maybe this is exactly what you need. Maybe you're like, oh, the kids love to watch TV and I never get to play my PS5, so this is perfect. I don't know. It might be great in that scenario, but I don't have that problem, so I don't need to pick this up. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks so much, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News.